Reflection night, stand Man United won by 4 goals to 2 in a must-win game. I'm here with Keith. What's your thoughts, man?
Great first half, best I've seen us play all season. We came out, looked like we were thinking about the Arsenal game on Saturday. We backed off, we let them get 2 goals back, and then we punished them. Great goal by Jesse Lingard, I'm a happy fan. I'm going home now.
Just before you go, we started with 2 up front, 3 at the back. Do you think that worked?
No, I don't think it worked. You know, Ashley Young scored the 2 goals, which tells you he was brilliant. Well, he's been great all season. I don't think it worked, but I think that's because Lukaku doesn't play well with another striking partner. 2 up front can work, it's just not Lukaku and one other.
This was a banana skin today, potentially. Watford have been going well. We've come here, we've managed to blitz them, although we slipped up in the second half. On to Arsenal now. I mean, do you see Jose going and being as offensive as that against Arsenal?
Well, look, he's got 6 points out of 6, 2 games this week, 1 game to go. I'm sure he'd like the 9. I think he'll settle for the 7, so I'm going to guess that he's going to be Jose.
Are we going to beat Arsenal?
Yes.
Yeah?
We are going to beat them.
And then on to City after that. How does it look for that?
Well, you know, we can't really tell the truth about City, can we? Because it's too painful. They've got a hell of a good team this season. They're the best team in the league. Can we beat them on the day? Yes. But, you know, we need to step it up. I reckon we've got 2 seasons until we're better than City.
Good. Fair enough. I really hope you're right. On to today's match. I mean, we could have given man of the match up until, you know, second half, where we slipped off a bit to a variety of United players. Who was your man of the match today?
My man of the match was, I'm going to say, Martial.
Yeah. Reasons?
You know, it probably should be Young because he scored 2 goals. But Martial just takes people on, he shows how to play the game, and he did today, scored his goal, which was brilliant. I thought he had a great game.
What did you make of Victor Lindelof today? Because he's come in for
best
a bit
game, best game, but he was also good against Brighton. Yeah. He's been good 2 games in a row, he's coming into it, he's a good player.
Yeah. Well, Keith, let's hope we don't get those 3 points against Arsenal.
Okay.
Man. Thanks very much for talking to us. Reflection night, stand with 1 by 4 goals to 2. I'm here with Mark.
Yeah, good first half. Thought we had a bit of a wobble in the second half. Jesse sorted it out in the end. You know,
went 3-5-2 today, didn't we? 2 up front. Did that work?
I don't know, mate. To be honest with you, I wasn't a big fan of it, but you know, we got the result. That's all it matters.
Martial back to taking on players, back to driving the players.
Great player. He's been in the team every week for me, to be honest with you.
Do you think it's that? Do you think he needs to play in the team every week and actually get 90 minutes? Again, he didn't get 90 minutes again today. Or would you like to see him?
He's always the first one taken off. You know, I think he's does damage when he's on there. You know, he's got to play every week for me. Every week.
Was you worried coming into this game? Because Watford have been playing well. There are no pushovers. Was you worried?
A little bit, not massively, to be honest with you. I fancied us to win today, but it was a bit harder than I thought.
Yeah, wasn't it? We took our foot off the gas second half and a little bit of complacency there, but we managed to come through. Ashley Young,
great player.
He's been brilliant this season.
Back to his old ground, you know. He's done a great job.
Right, business then now. We go to Arsenal next. Then we got City afterwards. What are we saying against Arsenal? Can we go there and actually win?
Well, we're not after them, mate. No danger. Play on a break. Always do the same job. City, I'm a bit worried about but you know, I don't know.
So we're still in the title race. We're still good.
It's a tall order, but you know, we're waiting for City to slip apart.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but we need to at least stay 8 points behind them by the time we play them. That's the key, isn't it?
Absolutely. Stay in there, win at Old Trafford, and then see what happens.
Who's your man in the match today?
Well, obviously Ashley Young. You know, 2 goals. Can't argue with that, can you? Yeah. Martial was great as well. Can't argue with it.
Thanks very much for talking to us, man. Cheers. Josh and Joe, what do you make of that?
Joe, what? It was an interesting game, mate. Who knew? Who knew we could score 3 goals in 30 minutes? I think that shook everyone. But you know what? We got the 3 points. Got a bit cagey towards the end, but you know, 4 goals away from home. A team who's been in good form. You take it.
I mean, Watford are no pushovers. I mean, we had to be on our game today, make no mistake about that. I mean, the first 10 minutes they were all right, putting a bit of pressure, but I think once we started hitting them and Ashley Young, I mean, who knew? Some guys had a double Ashley Young on a bet. I'm telling you, some guys coming in with TD. You know what, Joe? It surprised me. They've been in good form, Watford. They've been playing well, but they were sloppy tonight, and we took advantage. And you know what? Mourinho's not going to be happy. We've conceded 2. He's not going to be happy, but you know, you take it. We went for 3-5-2 today. Do you think that worked?
Look, I think with the options we've got, you know, Bailly and Jones are out, I think especially Lindelof is a bit tender, isn't he? He's prone to the odd mistake.
He played alright.
What do you think of Lindelof today, though?
He played alright, but then that penalty.
Giving away the penalty, it mars his booth, doesn't it? It mars it a bit. However,
he was good.
I'll give him some credit. I will say this, very, very proud of the boys.
Yep.
Why, oh why, do we not kill the game? Why do we not just kill the game? See, Guardiola comes here, and I hate to say this, says blue bastards. Guardiola comes here, scores 6.
And do you know what?
When we're 3-0 up, we've got to kill the game, and then we don't leave ourselves open to that scare at the end for the final 5.
I mean,
what a goal by Jesse!
We
What a goal by
were all
Jesse!
over them, and I mean the fact that we come out second half, we're 3-0 up, and you just want us to just keep that clean sheet. Keep the performance levels up. And we let it dip, and we had a little scare at the end, and Jesse Lingard had to bring us out of it.
We were saying that at half time with a few guys around us. You knew full well Mourinho, you know, he'd prefer a 3-0 than a 6-1. He just doesn't want to concede.
Yeah,
you know what you're getting.
up.
Doesn't play this attractive football. We get the goals, we get the win. That's all he cares about, to be honest. We go again like next week. Do you know what I mean?
I was going to say the weekend, back to business. I mean, Arsenal, we have to stay in touch in time with City, in touch and distance with City. How do you see us playing against Arsenal?
I don't know. I mean, I was saying to the guy next to me, against this team we got away with it, but I thought there was a lot of space in the midfield. I thought there was a lot of gaps in between our midfield and back four, which against their front three Arsenals is going to be a problem.
Better quality players are getting exposed. You got to pat the midfield, go away to the Emirates, pat the midfield.
We can play that same formation with the 2 up front and try and stick it on Arsenal.
No,
or we need the 3 in midfield.
Despite the fact that Arsenal play 3 at the back, I don't think we match them on that.
Yeah, let's not.
If anything, if anything, you pat the midfield.
Yeah. But you never know.
In the midfield.
Mourinho got that win. He'll probably play that formation on Saturday. He'll probably play that exact same team, and who knows? But you know, this is a big win away midweek. The travelling fans, they deserve that. They deserve that performance. So you know.
I'll ask you first. Man of the match today.
Oh, you know, you got.
Could have been a host of players.
Yeah, it could have been. I mean, you could give Lingard's individual goal. Personally, that was unbelievable. But I think you got to give it to Ashley Young today, scoring those 2 goals. I mean, I don't know if the free kick was bad keeping or an unbelievable free kick.
It looked like an amazing free kick.
You know, I'll give it to Ashley Young.
Your man of the match.
I'm going to be controversial. Obviously, Young deserves credit. I'm going to give it Martial, and the reason I give it Martial is because he's gone up a total different gear to last season. His hold-up play is superb. He turns a defender. When he's running at a defender, you can see they're scared, you know, and great finish from him. He made us tick in the final third, so Martial for me, but Ashley Young quality.
Ashley Young and Martial, there you go, fans talking to us, guys. Cheers. Let's hope we get that win against Arsenal. Cheers. Flexion night stand, Man United have won by 4 goals to 2. I'm here with Hiram. What can you say?
Brilliant performance. We started off really good. Ashley Young, he was phenomenal. I don't know what's happened with him. Like,
don't know what he's been eating or drinking. He's been phenomenal. He's been our best player.
Yeah. I think we have to keep this. We have to win the next 2 games. Are most important to win.
Yeah.
We've got Arsenal and City. I think we should keep the same team.
Do you think we should go with the 2 at top against Arsenal?
I think we should. 3 at the back, and then Matic, Pogba, and then Lingard. I think he played well today.
Yeah. When Lingard gets in a lot of sticks saying he's not good enough, he's done well today. Leave him in there for the Arsenal game?
Yeah,
no one else has played better than number 10 so far?
No, I don't think Mickey should start.
Yeah, he wasn't even in the side again today. So.
I don't know. Lukaku, I don't know, he's trying too hard, I think.
You don't think he had a good game?
No, he had a few chances, but he's just trying too hard.
Yeah.
Just like scuffing his chances with his lines.
Who was your man of the match today?
Young, obviously. It's got to be Young. Got to give a good shout out to Victor Lindelof today.
He's starting to cement himself down, isn't he, and really settle down. I know he gave away the penalty, but
that was Rojo.
Oh, sorry, that was Rojo, wasn't it? Yeah, sorry, the last fan said it was Lindelof. Sorry, Rojo. But he's starting to get his feet under the carpet, starting to put in some good performances.
Yes. He made loads of blocks and interceptions today. He was all over the place. He just like a beast today. I think Rojo, Lindelof, I think they can get a good partnership going on.
Yeah. Do you think moving forward, like back 3 in general, just go with that? Or it depends on the game?
Depends on the game, situation. Like, I think the big games could start with a 3, because I think Arsenal are going to play 3 at the back as well. So it could match.
It's going to be a tough game. I mean, we have to stay 8 points behind City by the time we play them, and hopefully beat them, get that down to 5. Can you see us actually doing that? Especially, let's say we beat Arsenal. Optimistic, yes, but let's say we do. Comes to City next week, Sunday.
You can't afford to drop any points now. You just have to win every game, no matter how we play. Just need the 3 points on the board. But Arsenal is a tricky game. We've never not performed
well there recently, have we?
No, we haven't. I think they'll be fired up for the game, and I think Mourinho, I think he'll know what to do against Arsenal, and he's going to be like winning in the mentality of the players, just win the game, because we can't afford to drop any points.
We can't, can we? If we let City get double figures away from us, title gone.
Title gone, I'm afraid. Yeah, 11 points is too much.
Yeah. Okay. Man of the match today. Man of the match, you said Ashley Young.
Ashley Young, definitely.
Could you have maybe give it to Martial? Could you have maybe give it to Lindelof? Or definitely 100%?
Young. Two goals.
I know, they were good goals as well. That free kick, I mean,
free kick quality, yeah. And
brilliant.
His first goal was good as well.
Yeah.
Near post.
Okay,
all right.
Well, here I'm Francis talking to us, man. Yeah, we good?
Yeah,
let's go. Ready?
Yep.
Fletcher United stand, we've won by 4 goals to 2 against Watford today in a very, very difficult game, or what we perceive to be a difficult game. I don't think any of us could have predicted going in at half-time 3-0 up. First 10 minutes, Watford did okay. It was quite cagey, but after that, whilst we got that first goal from Ashley Young with a great strike, I think there was no stopping us, and the free kick from Ashley Young was absolutely sensational. He played out of his skin today. He really surprised me, and a lot of fans have been saying it today as well, that he's been absolutely brilliant. Defensively, he might have some question marks over him, but going forward, you know, as you can hear, actually they're not happy he's come back to his old stomping ground and put 2 past him. I think going with the 2 up front against Watford today, I think that really helped. A couple of fans said to me today they didn't think Lukaku played very well. I disagree. I think Lukaku had a great game, and I think although we didn't score, I think it shows that once we get support around him and get players feeding off him and feeding him, that he can be effective even if he doesn't score. And he was part of 2 goals today. He could have been on the score sheet himself. On another day, probably would be. I've got to talk about Jesse Lingard, because you know I've been the first to hold my hands up and say I've given Jesse Lingard a lot of stick this season, and he played well today. There's no 2 ways about it. In that number 10 position that we've really been struggling in recent games, you have to say he had a good game today. There's been a lot of criticism going his way, but today he's done really well, and that 4th goal that we really needed to kill that game after letting Watford back into it, I think he done really well, and that showed that maybe, you know, maybe he can turn the corner, maybe he can give us that consistency, who knows. But I think he played well today. Pogba was immense. He was at the heart of everything in the midfield again today. Driving forward, I mean, he picked up the ball and ran 30 yards of it and won the free kick for Ashley Young's goal that he scored from, and that just shows how important he is to us. Being able to pick the ball up and make strong tackles and bring us, you know, 20 to 30 yards up the pitch. I think he was brilliant. Victor Lindelof today, he was really good. I mean, the first half, Watford didn't really trouble us, but he won all of his battles, and Watford got some good attacking players. They've been playing really well this season, and you wouldn't know. In that first half, we were absolutely sensational. And Rojo back, Smalling back. It looked cohesive. It looked strong. It looked confident, and I think that's what we've been missing against Brighton. You know, we were a little bit flat, and we didn't start too well, and we didn't make any chances. Today was completely different. The mentality of the players was there. The reaction that we wanted from the players was there. And I said I've been saying on Twitter to fans as well, and in conversation, if we didn't turn up here tonight, we would have lost that. We would lose tonight. And if we played how we did against Brighton, we would have lost this game today. And thankfully, none of those things have happened, because we've come here today, and with Martial up front, with with Lukaku, he was brilliant. We were direct. We were strong. Yes, Watford didn't play as well as they could have done, and they made quite a few mistakes, but I think that was down to us. I think we pressured them very well, and I think we showed the reaction that the fans wanted to see. On to Arsenal now. I mean, the biggest thing was coming through today, so we can actually focus on that Arsenal game now and the City game coming up, because it's 2 huge games. You know, we need to go to Arsenal and win. Yes, we've come here and won today, and that's a massive 3 points for us, and we're back on track. But if we go to Arsenal and lose, it's almost back to square one again. So we have to go and get that win against Arsenal to stay in this hunt for the title. Because if not, I do believe it will be curtains. I was disappointed today. My only bugbear today was the fact that we let Watford back into the game. Going into half-time 3-0 up was key for me. I mean, when we was 3-0 up, I was saying, you know, let's just get into half-time 3-0 up. Let's keep a clean sheet. Let's see the game out. And we took our foot off the gas there. Silly penalty to concede by Rojo, yes, okay. And then the second goal, okay, it was a decent finish, but we allowed him too much space in and around our box. So we took our foot off the gas, and luckily, you know, Lingard, We hit them on the counter and we got that 4th goal that we needed to really kill the game off, but it shouldn't have taken for that to happen. But I don't want to complain too much because it was a fantastic first half and that's what actually done the damage today. So we go to Arsenal on Saturday. After seeing how we performed today, does it change my opinion on how we're going to go to Arsenal? Does it change my confidence in going to get a win at Arsenal? Not too much, if I'm honest. It's such a difficult place for us to go and it hasn't been a recent good stomping ground for us to go to Arsenal. So am I confident we're going to get the win? I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure. I mean, I wasn't before the game. I don't want to just change it after and have a knee-jerk reaction to it now. But you know, we've shown today that we can attack teams, and it's whether Jose goes that offensive against Arsenal. I can't see him playing that offensive against Arsenal. I can see us sitting tight, sitting compact, and trying to hit them on a counter. And if we don't show any attacking prowess against Arsenal, we can just be there to be picked off. We've got to use our weapons, and that is Martial, that is Rashford, and that is Lukaku up front, and that is Pogba in midfield. And we need to get those players playing, because if we go and we sit back and we just try to pick off Arsenal and not show any attacking threat, I think we lose the game, or definitely don't get the win that we need to stay in touching distance with City. So yeah, on to Arsenal we go. Great performance tonight, more so in the first half. Disappointing to let Watford back into it, but it's good that we got the win, and that was the main thing. Today we would have taken an awful performance and a 1-0 scrappy win. We retreated today to a great first half performance, 3-0 up. And we got the 3 points, which is the main thing. So on to Arsenal. Feel free to drop your comments and your thoughts on the game below, guys. Thanks for watching.